Hello everybody and welcome to another Rise of Kingdoms video. This is Stragothian here, and today got a little bit of an improvement to the video quality of the recording. Hope you're enjoying that, or maybe not, I don't know. That being said, I wanted to go over some of the things that have happened over the last week. As you can see, based on all the different messages from Rise of Kingdoms staff alongside of the Lost Kingdom rewards. I wanted to kind of go over some of the things that have happened since Lost Kingdom has ended, and then just as importantly, go over some of the new changes that are coming in the latest patch, what we've heard when it comes to some of the things that we're going to be getting that we should have gotten maybe a few days ago as far as Woo sculpture rewards, that kind of thing. So I just want to put a video out there. Also wanted to test out the new the new setup a little bit and see how things go, and see if you guys like it, see if you like the Christmas of it all. I've kind of redone a little bit of the setup of my studio as well, so it's a little bit different than usual. That being said, so I think most, if not all of us, have received the honor roll based ranking items from our Lost Kingdom Season 2. If you were in Season 2, it should have ended, I want to say, about a week ago, roughly, give or take, a day or two. Whenever it ended, for some, it ended a couple days early. Like for us in K16, we actually got booted out of Lost Kingdom before it was actually supposed to be over, about 2 or 3 days early. Then in those 2 or 3 days after we were booted, we received these 3 gifts. So these are the rewards for the honor roll based system in the Lost Kingdom, and we were placing rank 5 on Kingdom rank. Rank 350 for individual rank, which again I was busy doing other things besides killing barbs, unfortunately, and then rank 3 on the alliance achievement, which was very nice, especially considering all the power alliances in that kingdom. I think we did a pretty bang up job, but that was it. Nothing happened. No woo sculptures, no additional stuff from circles and sanctums and sanctuaries, and sanctums, circles, sanctuaries, Hirons, Crusader camps, Crusader forts, Ziggurat, which we didn't keep, but I'm sure 93 would sure love to have that. Yeah, none of that stuff, which is where all the Woo sculptures come from. So our Lost Kingdom, we didn't get any of that stuff. We just got the honor roll based stuff. Then I've heard, and this was in one of my last streams, where there was somebody who is still stuck in the Lost Kingdom and they weren't actually able to teleport back to the kingdom, like, period. They were stuck in the Lost Kingdom. There was nothing spawning, nothing like that. I didn't verify it, but that's what I heard on my stream, so you can kind of take that for what it is. That being said, the kingdom that we're going to be migrating to, Kingdom 225, they were in kind of a in-between, because they decided they wanted to go ahead and still have Lost Kingdom available to teleport into, but be immigration locked, because it still technically said they were in Lost Kingdom. But they also received some rewards. So it's like the system just doesn't know what to do. That being said, it seems like it's all been hashed out finally when it comes to the actual KvK stuff, because the kingdom that we're migrating to is now developed, not immigration limited, which means that they're done with KvK. I believe the little ziggurat icon at the top right is also gone. It's all coming together. Everything's doing fantastic when it comes to that. That happened about maybe 6 hours ago. So that's that. That's fixed. In the middle of all that, we've also got a new patch coming in the weekend. And again, still no Woo sculptures, but we've been assured based on... No. Is it this one? I can't remember. I feel like I had it and now it's not here. But basically, we're supposed to be getting it either Saturday or Sunday. Sometime before the 12th is when we're supposed to be getting our Woo sculptures. So for those of you that are asking me every day, where's my Woo sculptures? I'm right there with you. They're coming. It's just not here just yet. Today is the 10th. And here we are, I believe, coming up on the 12th very, very quickly. So we should be getting those Woo sculptures just as soon as humanly possible. Let's go over some patch notes as well, because this is also coming. As you can see, it says 10/9/2019. There was a downtime. I want to kind of go over this stuff with you guys just so you know what is already patched into the game so that you can be prepared for when it comes out and you're not surprised. I know that there's some other reviews out there, but I wanted to make sure that everybody on my channel also had this content. So with that being said, version 1.0.25, the Ceroli crisis is coming to the servers, which has already happened again. I usually like to wait a little bit longer on these just because stuff tends to get adjusted and edited right after it gets released because something's wrong or something isn't quite right the way they planned or something like that. So you're getting this right as you're getting the patch or right as you just got the patch. So first item is a new event, the Ceroli crisis. Kingdom of Ceroli is in chaos and needs your help. This cross-kingdom event, which is pretty cool, governors can join together in teams of 4 to enter a battlefield with no means of retreat. Works together to defeat the rebellion of Ceroli, resolve the crisis, rescue the king, and go home with a royal bounty. Hopefully the royal bounty is sweet, sweet loots. I'm really hoping for that. Also, again, the fact that it's a cross-kingdom event is pretty sweet. I'm not sure quite how they're going to implement that. I'd imagine some kind of KvK or Ark of Osiris flavored type of thing. Probably leaning more towards the Ark of Osiris kind of thing. You'll port into a section with 3 other players and go at it and go crazy and go take care of rescue the king and go home with some sweet loot. So that sounds like an awesome idea. I really like that. Can't wait for that to go in. I'm still waiting for Shadow Invasion, though. That'd be pretty sweet to have, too. I would really enjoy having that come to wherever I go. And, yeah, I saw that on somebody else's stream and really wanted to participate. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. But otherwise, I think this is going to be looking really good. I hope it comes soon because it looks like it's going to be something that's going to be really, really fun. Second piece, introducing the Lucerne scrolls. So look for clues in ancient scrolls and discover mysterious treasures hidden throughout the land. Okay. Each instance of this event will be considered a season. So a third seasonable event. So we've got Ark of Osiris League. We've got the Lost Kingdom. And now we've got the Lucerne scrolls. Okay. At the start of each season, all governors will receive Lucerne scrolls. Complete the various challenges described to get clues which can help level up the scroll. The higher the level, the more rewards. Okay. You can also pay to level up your scroll, activate the clues bonuses, and at the same time unlock a limited edition city theme. So this may be it sounds like it's a combination of a couple things. It's kind of got a Kerouac flavor to it a little bit, with a little bit of money involved. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but maybe even a little bit of the special event type flavor involved as well, because it said there's a limited edition city theme. That reminds me of Pinnacle of Strength and the other holiday one that was a little crazy from a spending standpoint. So give that a shot. That sounds pretty cool. That reminds me of like Elder Scrolls and stuff like that. So I'll probably take a peek at that and give you guys some sweet content looking at that, and we'll level it up together and all those good things. Equipment system upgrades, which was another thing that got a little wonky recently. The Rock community has given us a lot of feedback, and we made some updates. So added an equipment system tutorial, which I did see. That was pretty good. Added more equipment-related quests, which again, they did. Okay, so here's another thing. Added more equipment-related quests. Shout out to Chiscool for noticing this, but when the new quests were added, they replaced the old quest. So if you hadn't completed the old quest, technically it went away. However, it's just a visual bug. It's not actually gone. So what happens is you continue to craft gear, and you will complete that old quest, and it will pop back up with the rewards. So then you can capture it and again continue to go down the new, more equipment-related quest piece of this update. So you don't lose anything. It just looks like you lose something. So don't fret. You will be all over that sweet new gear in no time. So equipment materials can be dismantled for the same material type of lower quality. Okay. Equipment materials can be dismantled for the same material type of lower quality. Okay, that makes sense. The material production window will show how much you have of each material. That's also very helpful. Optimize the interface, sorting icons, etc. Yeah, I saw that. That actually looks really good too. I like the different icons that they've made for all this stuff. I also like how they've organized it just a little bit better. And I think they put a couple, oh, are you sure you want to do this windows in there? That's really good too, especially in the dismantle window. That'd be really sweet. But I've seen a lot of changes in equipment, and it looks pretty good. I do like it, I have to say. Yeah, just making things easier to understand. Just good stuff. And again, I think this was more of an optimization patch with a nice little bonus of the top 2 items there, just to add some more flavor into the game. But a lot of this stuff is just kind of sorting out stuff that just came out and giving you a little more optimized content, that kind of thing. Like, for instance, optimized Ark of Osiris to reduce lag. I will say, having participated last week in Osiris League, very, very smooth. Very smooth. And that is with thousands of viewers, or trying to have thousands of viewers, spectators, watching the match. And then also, of course, everybody going crazy on the actual fighting itself. No lag at all. So very good job to Lilith for fixing and addressing the lag issue that has been pretty bad in Ark of Osiris, and it's just a matter of there's so much action going on at one time. It's hard to eliminate that kind of a lag, but they sure did it. I'm very impressed with last week's performance. When there are lots of troops, Ark of Osiris will automatically switch over to reduced graphics mode. I did notice that, although I noticed it was happening to quite a few more people than me. I think that's just because of the pad I have. Otherwise, like if you've got an emulator or an older device, chances are that's going to happen a lot quicker and a lot more often, just to kind of give you a heads up. There's some kind of a banned and unbanned situation on the login screen. That's probably not relevant. The points gained from chest exchange in the Eve of the Crusade Stage 1 has been adjusted from 7,500 to 7,000. Okay, so a little bit of a nerf to that first stage in Eve of the Crusade. I think they buffed and then nerfed again the third stage as well. So they're trying to adjust and get it closer to where everything's kind of even. I still think if you're going more for yourself, you go all out ham on those action points for stage 1. And then if you're going more for the kingdom, making sure that you're trying to get the first or second place. Or if you've dropped out of those places and you're trying to get the training buff, you want to go for stage 3. Stage 3 is going to give you the best bet alongside of training an absolute mess of troops in stage 2. That would be the way to go. Okay. So just the other announcements as well. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was aware. They're just saying the rewards can be claimed now. They're going to fix it. And again, they will send rewards via mails before the 12th of October, which is in 2 days. Lost Kingdom Season 2 was ended on the 7th. Normal in-game actions such as migration and changing alliances after Lost Kingdom Season 2 will not prevent governors from receiving the rewards. This is very critical because, as you know, I've got a migration coming up very soon, and I will be leaving the alliance that I received these rewards in. This is a big deal. So we're trusting Lilith. We're trusting Lilith to make this happen. Definitely have not left the alliance yet, and I will not leave until the very last moment, just in case something goes awry and I don't want to be left out in the cold without my woo. So I need that in my life for sure. So I'll be waiting as long as I possibly can to get that before I move on. So other things that popped up. This was yesterday as well. Yesterday/today. It's about 4 in the morning. We have discovered an error with the Commander Tamiris in the game. This error will be resolved shortly. Thank you for your, all the normal stuff. So I don't know what this error is. I'm going to do some digging and find out if I can see if I can find out what exactly they're talking about. I have noticed that it's kind of odd that the first skill is so reliant upon the fourth skill. So the first skill really requires those poisons to stack up, and the poisons aren't actually able to be applied until you unlock the fourth skill. So that first skill, half of its effectiveness is gone until you get that fourth skill. So that's a thing. That being said, I have noticed that once you start getting to that 4th skill unlock and start putting some points into it, if you get lucky, it's pretty nice, especially if you pair them up with an Edward, or if you pair her up with a YSG, or even an El Cid, or any of the Archer commanders. She works really well with. So definitely like Tamiris. Look to get her 4th skill maxed. I'll see if I can get really lucky when MGE comes around. I can get that 4th skill max. That sounds really good. I do like the extra skill damage bonus for all the skill damage armies that I like to take on the battlefield. That sounds really good too. So let's go to that. And then finally, there's a Tavern issue. And I think this was like Edward Gate or something, if you want to call it that. But for a little while, folks were able to summon Edward. Some were able to summon Edward proper, and this was all through the gold chest. And I believe just based off of this note here, they said they've partially fixed the issue and are dealing with it. We're going to recycle the bugged items and compensate governors who are affected. So I think they're probably just going to give you your stuff back, and you'll be able to reuse your gold key and get the proper stuff that you're supposed to get. Would be my guess. Again, I haven't been told that. That's just based off what I'm reading here, that's probably what's going to happen. Now, the other thing that happened was people would summon an Edward, and then it would go to a Sundiak sculpture. So I don't know if that was post whatever partially fixed this is, or if it was just another weird thing that was happening. But I believe that was probably their partial fix. Was you're not getting Edward, you're going to get Sundiak, who, by the way, is in the gold chest loot table. I did not know that. I had no idea, didn't check, didn't even care to check. That's more my fault for not telling you guys and not really paying attention and checking on that, because that's pretty good. That's another gold legendary commander that you can get using your gold keys. So pretty sweet. Another reason to get those gold keys fired up and raring to go. Again, if you were affected by the Edward thing, they'll get you all sorted out and you will be good to go. Unfortunately, it sounds like you probably will be good to go without Edward. Unless you get him in the wheel, which is where you're supposed to get him. So with that being said, again, I just wanted more than anything else to catch everybody up on the patch notes and all the things that happened over the last week and a half or so from a game standpoint. And then I also, again, I wanted to test out my new camera and see if y'all liked it, see if you like the good stuff here. And yeah, I'm still tinkering around. I'm still doing a couple things here or there. I've got a new overlay coming to the channel as well. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it off here. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I need to get to bed. I've got to work tomorrow. And hopefully y'all can appreciate that. So with that being said, this is Dragothian signing out. Cheers. Have a good one. And I'll see y'all next time. Take care.